3, 2, 1, 0.
Hounded by the army and pushed from their traditional lands, the Apaches hid out in the high mountains of northern Arizona and scratched out a meager existence. They naturally distrusted us whites. My brother's cold and angry dispositions didn't help any. Ray didn't like the way the young braves looked at Marissa. He was restless and on edge, and I was afraid that at any moment he might blow. I wanted to go before there was bloodshed. But seeing Father wanted to speak to us alone. About what, I wasn't sure, but I suspected that none of it would come to any good.
Hello and welcome everybody, it's Jost Lierbach using time for more Call of Juarez Bound in Blood. In the last episode, we looked for the Apaches and found them, or rather they found us. And in this episode, we're going to figure out how we're going to get the medallion.
I know why you're here, and what you want. The medallion. I can help you.
Why would you want to help us get the medallion?
My father wants to use it to buy weapons for a war against the White Eyes. What will the fate of our people be if he succeeds? The Apache will be no more.
So you just gonna go fetch it for us?
No, but I will show you where it is.
You don't have the medallion here?
The medallion is cursed. As I have told you before, our ancestors took it from a Mexican priest in return for his life. Soon after, a great sickness ravaged our village. Many died. One of the survivors traded it to the Navajo for food, and the Navajo too were ravaged by sickness. Their medicine man saw that the medallion had dark power. He drowned it in a lake high in the mountains. His people guard it to this day.
So, Running River was trading a medallion he didn't even have?
He intended to show you its resting place. He hoped it would bring bad medicine to you as well.
And in the process, bring hell down on the Navajo?
We are sworn enemies.
That's pretty cagey. 2 dead enemies for the price of 1.
How do we know you're not sending us to die in those mountains?
Sure
Because I am going with you. For without my
obviously
help,
that wouldn't have worked.
Partner, I hope you're not bullshitting us. Because if this is some lying Apache trick...
Unless there really is magic in this universe, which I don't think there is. If there is, they don't ever truly establish it as magic. So yeah, we've been playing as Ray a lot, so I think it's about time we give some care to Thomas and play with him for a bit.
I hate boats. I hate water.
See,
Would you stop your whining? Jesus. The fact you hate water's pretty damn obvious. You smell like the inside of an old boot.
Like you smell any better.
you both smell bad. Your stink almost covered up the smoke.
Smoke? Where?
Here. Everywhere. We're in Navajo territory. The village has to be close.
You didn't say
there's
nothing?
Smoke?
What were you waiting for? An arrow in
I
the back?
guess it's into smoke.
The Navajo have mainly rifles now.
What?
If the village is close, we will see some lookouts. Watch the shore. Here they are, on the left-hand side. Do not let anyone get away or they will tell the village we are here.
Kill them all! Take them out.
Oh, there you go. And that was a lot
Damn,
more
brother,
effort
save
than it
some
should
for
have
me.
been.
It ain't my fault you're so damn slow.
Is that all of them?
That's all, I guess.
Okay. And well, it's weird.
Tell me, Chief.
Looking over on the
So
frame
that
rate
medallion's
right now,
on the bottom of the lake.
it had 50 frames earlier. Now it's on
Yes.
30.
Somewhere
50
high in
right
the
now.
mountains.
Yep, 50 right now.
Oh, great.
Huh.
So why are we going to the village?
I guess that means that
We go where
people
the
on
spirit of the
YouTube,
Grey Coyote
people
leads
using
us.
YouTube on a
Spirit
Chrome
of the
or
what?
Internet Explorer will be able to see.
Well,
You'll see
son
this
of
in
a
60
bitch.
frames per second,
Are
or
you
close enough to
telling me
it.
that we are being led by a damn dog?
The Grey Coyote, the spirit of
Not
my
that it'll be much of
great-grandfather,
a,
who
not that
sold
it'll
the
be much of a
medallion to the
difference.
Navajo. He wants us to go through the village.
Considering it's a video, it's better for me because that means I get a much smoother movement. But for video, it's kind of, I don't know.
This way.
Seems like it's
Keep
pointless.
quiet.
I mean, I've been looking at 60 frames and 30 frame
Let's go.
videos,
Nice and
like
quiet.
back and forth all day today, pretty much, and I just haven't been able to tell a difference.
Come and look.
If there is a difference, it's not like a huge amount.
Keep close.
So yeah,
Only if you are awake. Maybe we can slip through without being seen.
Your furry grandpa tell you that?
You hear that? It's coming from the mountains. We have to take the path of the dead.
Okay, but I don't like the sound of that.
It's where the
Neither do
Navajo
I,
lay their
right?
dead to rest. We'll go through the burial ground, but we must stay silent so as not to awaken any dark spirits. Follow me.
Oh, you scared of ghosts, brother.
I'm more worried about the live ones.
It's too damn quiet.
yeah, it is. Something's bound to
Wait
happen to
here.
screw us up.
Watch out.
Wait, oh, there we go. Someone spotted us.
Oh, they spotted us.
Hurry!
Yep.
We must get to the path of the dead.
Where the hell did they all come from?
They're Native Americans. They come from. They live in the shadows between shadows. They don't come from anywhere. They just appear. Not shadows within. In the space between the space. Screw that up. I meant to say space between spaces, not shadows. There we go. One more guy. Oh. And fighting right now would be rather pointless. I just realized fighting right now would be rather pointless. Especially considering that they can spawn right behind you, and I figured I'd be okay.
Let's go.
Oops.
Nice and quiet.
I'm gonna shot Ray's head off.
Come and look.
Keep close.
Yeah, probably want to stick with this weapon, this gun.
Only if you are awake. Maybe we can slip through without being seen.
Your furry grandpa tell you that?
You hear that? It's coming from the mountains. We have to take the path of the dead.
Okay, but I don't like the sound of that.
It's where the Navajo lay their dead to rest. We'll go through
Not
the
think
burial
anything to
ground,
talk about.
but we must stay silent so as not to awaken any dark spirits. Follow me.
Oh, you scared of ghosts, brother.
I'm more
I heard
worried about
Assassin's
the
Creed
live
Unity is
ones.
getting some pretty bad reviews right now,
Damn
which
quiet.
is rather surprising considering, you know, it's Assassin's
Wait
Creed.
here.
At the very least, it should be just as good as the rest. Theoretically, anyway. Though a lot of people are talking about, like, you know, frame
Oh,
rate
they
and
spotted us.
poor performance across all board.
We must get to the path of the dead.
Where the hell did they all come from?
Which doesn't surprise me, considering it was probably rushed out. It was probably rushed out to me at a deadline that. And yeah, this is. That's kind of the problem with gaming today, is that we live in this world and it's like, oh, we'll just fix it later. But the main problem comes into play. We realize that, well, they shouldn't fix it later. They should have it fixed now. And they're so obsessed with direction out, but the damage is already done. Apparently, they've already fixed it. They've already fixed the performance issues on, at least on the PlayStation 4 and
These son bitches just
PC.
keep coming.
But there we go. They already fixed the performance issues on the PC and PS4 apparently, but it's still okay. Why am I being shot at now? Okay, there we go. I was behind the cover. Keep getting distracted here. Yeah, the damage has already been dealt. People are already like hating it because of the performance issues.
Let's load some lead on these heads.
Getting that in slow motion was really distracting.
Stop them or they will see where we're headed.
See those rocks, Ray? Maybe you can drop a couple on their heads.
Cover me.
Now!
Go, go, go!
Ooh. Why do we need to cover him again?
Woo-ha!
Good job. Well, that should hold them for a while. Go up!
They say that just as we're about to fight more
From the
Navajos.
front!
There, I could not have been missing more with this gun if I tried. There we go. That was pretty good.
One more! Take cover. Out the bomb!
Gotta get up closer before I can actually. Okay, I think they got. Look.
Damn, run, save some for me.
There we go.
Ain't my fault you're so damn slow.
I'm surprised my...
Bastards broke the bridge.
What now,
Of
Chief?
course.
Where'd your grandpa go? Chase down a squirrel?
The gray coyote
I don't
showed
know
us
why
the
he
lake.
keeps
and
calling
the
me
dam.
the
He's
Grey
telling us
Coyote his
something.
grandpa.
Telling us what?
It's because he mentioned
must discover his
ancient
meaning.
ancestor or something like that.
Right. In the meantime, let's find another way.
Let us get closer to the dam. We can go by way of the riverbed.
Lead the way.
Okay, so we went up all this way. I'm gonna have to go back down, at least a little bit anyway. Yeah, kind of
The
seems
dam.
a
The
bit
river.
of.
He's telling us something.
Yeah. Too bad I don't speak coyote.
There's always something.
Well, this tree's barely standing. We'll push it over and make ourselves a bridge. Come on, give me a hand.
Okay. Let's push it down and.
Nice job pitching in there, brother. As usual.
What?
Oh, come on. You let me do all the pushing.
Well, hell, you're the one with the muscles.
Funny thing is, if you play that part as Ray,
From the
it's
front.
Thomas that pushes it down, and they still have the same conversation. So it's really kind of. Okay, come on. There we go. I'm gonna have to switch to this, aren't I? Yeah, just hit them from. Yeah, so okay, there is a bit of a. I was wrong about the volcano gun.
On your left.
I was wrong about the whole thing about the volcano gun being essentially the same as the rifle. The range does matter. At least right now it does. I think that actually the range helps out a lot when you're in this kind of a situation. Crap. Couldn't see where I was being shot at. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
It's too damn quiet. From the front! And those rocks. It's an ambush. I should cover.
Oh, there we go. Did not mean to Okay. To me that time.
On your left.
Okay. Kill them all. Nope.
Let's move. Well, what the hell now? Do you expect me to climb this?
We'll go around this way.
I will say this, the big problem I have with a lot of shooters and a lot of games that don't have, like, you know,
This trail leads to the lake.
map interfaces and stuff that show you where enemies are. It kind of makes it really difficult to see where your enemy is. I mean, I guess that's the whole point. You gotta rely on your own senses, but at the same time, the problem with games is that you can't rely on your own senses. The only thing you have is your sight, and sometimes your sound if you're wearing a headset and your headset synchronized, or you're optimized for surround sound, or I guess you got surround sound speaker. But even then, like, this came out on the consoles originally, so you gotta worry about that as well. Because not everyone's TVs have surround sound. It's not back then. Nowadays, like, everyone has it set up somewhere, but, like, I don't have one in my room. I don't have a surround sound set up in my room, primarily because I don't need it. I'm not really certain what the big fuss about surround sound is anyway. I guess you'd be hearing it all around, kind of like the theatrical experience, but then again, I'm kind of not interested in the theatrical experience anyway. Despite what current gen gaming is trying to tell us.
This is the place. Where the
By the way, it's got to be one of the biggest, one of the worst excuses to make for gaming this generation.
Whose idea is this? Your grandma, the horny toad?
Why you can't?
I'll tell you right now.
This is why we can't get 60 frames a second, because we're trying to go for a more cinematic feel. But how'd you just go ahead and tell us the current gen consoles, everything except for the Wii U, for some reason can't seem to do anything higher than 30 frames a second?
If that medallion's down there, we'll find it.
Say that and be done with it. Yeah, PlayStation and Xbox will probably be pissed off for a little bit, but that's fine. They can use a little encouragement in their little kick in their pants to actually make some real games instead of stuff that's trying way too hard to feel cinematic. Yeah. But that's a rant for a different story. But to be fair, come on.
There is more.
Shot that guy in the chest like 4 times.
Just like the ones at Devlin's camp.
So what?
It means that the Navajo didn't build this dam. Not alone, anyway.
How about you stop your jawing and blow up the damn dam?
I'm getting to it.
Right here, and there's another box over here that, right over here, has a, we normally have a secret in them, but I've already went through and got them. Let's put it this way, I had recorded this before in the next 2 chapters as well, and, well, the game crashed. After I was pretty much done recording, I was just about to hit the stop recording button, and the game crashes, and I lose all my recording. Like the video is completely corrupted. The only thing I can think of is with that video is I was using a different recording setup. Instead of using fraps like I normally use, I was using Bandicam, which is a new thing I found, and found out it works very well with creating smaller files, but it really doesn't like working with Windows Movie Maker like at all. But I have another editing software, VSDC. I hope I'm saying it right. I always get confused on whether or not I'm actually saying it, because it's just those four letters, like VSDC free video editor. It's a free little non-linear editor. Non-linear means basically like, you know, you have one video in one layer, then you have your audio on another audio, another video, and so on and so forth. Like, you can realign stuff. It's what I use for the Metal Gear Solid codec videos, the codec boss battles. I use that to make it. Basically, I had two videos, two things at that point. I had the battle, which you saw was the main thing. Yeah, then I had the codec entries that are cropped and try to shape up try to keep them all looking the same and everything. That ended up going on top of the layer above it, I guess you could say, and you know, you get the idea. Just pretty fun to use and pretty easy. Oh, once you figure out what to do, it's pretty easy. But yeah, the big thing was trying to get everything set up and synced right. With the audio, since that was included in the video, I didn't have to worry too much about that for the most part. But yeah, the reason I'm getting Bandicam for kind of something different. I'm gonna do like another Let's Play, but for some reason the game I'm playing it on doesn't run at all well with fraps.
Why are they attacking?
Well, get ready, brother.
This is a sacred place. They will not shed blood here.
Well, hell, if they won't, we will.
And this, I don't get. Like, we're willing to just shed blood on the ground when they want, and now they're certainly gonna start fighting us. I guess because the blood has already been shed. Oh well.
You violated the sacred place. Now we must escape. I'll take the medallion.
I thought he wasn't interested in the medallion. I thought it was cursed. So I did some research. Just off the top of my head, I typed in Google volcano gun, and just to see what the real life equivalent of it was. And it turned out this is the actual name of the gun, it's a volcano. It's the full name is like volcano repeating pistol or something like that. And it's basically exactly what you see here, minus in this case the gold coating. But basically it's built like a shotgun. It's got a similar idea of a shotgun. As you know, you load stuff in the bottom barrel, and you cock it, and pulls the bullet from the bottom into a little slot that pushes it up top, and then the hammer goes down and fires it out. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what purpose it was built to be like that. I think it's built to be like a hybrid between like pistols and rifles. It's actually kind of cool. So yeah. Okay, so hopefully oh crap, got those guys. I remember this part being a couple attempts. And what I probably should have done is saved my shot there for that part. And actually, what I probably should have done is save for what's coming up here, because right here is going to be the part that's a complete and total nightmare. At least this is where I kept dying about 5 times in the last recording. Or not, excuse me, I wasn't the one that died. The Indian here was the one that died. And I'm not the one that called him an Indian. That's what the game says. It's called him an Indian. They don't call him by his actual name. You know, Rufio. I'm kidding. I know it's Seeing Farther. Still, it's the same actor. Come on. It's Dante freaking Bosco. Like one of the coolest actors in my generation. Actually, I don't think he's in my generation. I think like 40 years old or something. It's just unbelievable because I saw him in the. Look back and if you go into type in like Nostalgia Critics top 11 Avatar episodes, he actually got Dante Bosco the cameo in there as Zuko. Like they put like makeup on him there to make him look like Zuko. That guy looks freaking. He does not look like he's 40 years old. He's apparently 40 years old. He looks like he's mine. He looks like me. As far as you know, Asian slash. I'm not sure what ethnicity he is. It's kind of hard for me to tell.
It's over. We're still alive.
That's gonna probably make me sound extremely racist for even saying something like that, but it's kind of. Hey, I'm the type of person that when until I was about 12, I thought the Yellow Ranger from the original Power Rangers, you know, Trini, was Native American.
Doesn't want your gratitude.
And I know a lot of people sit there, a lot of people my age anyway, grew up watching Power Rangers, sit there and go, how could you not tell she was Asian?
Their sacred place.
I didn't know what an Asian person was until I was 12. And even then, I still thought she was kind of Native American because she wore yellow. She had like, you know, the not white skin, the kind of tan skin that you would see, you know, Native Americans, Asians, Indian, Arabic, or Arabian, or Muslim. What you get what I'm trying to say?
You get it.
You two are.
You have that kind of dark or tan skin that kind of made me think that.
It is you who should hold it.
You know, at the same time, it's like I didn't realize, you know, Jason David Frank, the guy who played Tommy Oliver, or the Green Ranger / White Ranger.
You will never
don't know his character or actual name. I didn't know he was Native American either until fairly recently.
I'll leave the woman out. But
and the sad part is without him, I should have known, considering there were a few episodes that actually touched on it.
Wait, what is that?
Like if I remember correctly, I think during the Power Rangers Zeo,
always watch a fight.
They run into his brother who is Native American, and they actually do like this kind of
who is the strongest, the most
Indian
deserving of her affection.
spirit guide quest or something like that. The spirit quest sort of thing. The Hollywood version, at least. But yeah. So, that was all for this episode. Able to beat this in 24 minutes. The funny thing about that, my original run was about 15. When I first did this, it was about 15 minutes. So yeah, got a little bit weird. So yeah, in the next, we'll go ahead and end the episode off here for now. So the next episode will be starting a fight. I can't remember why. I know they just mentioned it, but I was talking the whole time. Yeah, so we'll be starting a fight to get the attention of the guards. Oh, so we can rescue Marissa and William. And then GTFO. But until then, I'll see you guys later.